vast green forest, where giant ancient trees rise high into the sky and their thick canopies block much of the sunlight. A brave man prepares for a dangerous journey to harvest pure wild honey. This is a task that requires courage, strength, and experience, because even a small mistake could lead to a serious accident. Early in the morning, as the first rays of sunlight filter through the dense leaves, the man begins his trek deeper into the wilderness. The songs of birds echo throughout the forest, blending with the sound of wind passing through massive tree trunks, creating a scene that is both beautiful and mysterious. After hours of crossing rocky streams, thick bushes, and rugged terrain, he finally finds the ancient tree he has been searching for. The giant tree stands proudly in the middle of the forest like a guardian of nature. High above the ground, on one of its enormous branches, hangs a gigantic honeycomb. Thousands of honeybees swarm around it, filling the air with a constant buzzing sound. The sight alone is enough to amaze anyone who looks up. The man begins preparing his equipment. He carefully secures strong ropes around the trunk and checks every knot. A smoking torch is prepared to help calm the bees. Once everything is ready, he starts climbing the towering tree. Every step is challenging. The massive trunk is rough and slippery with patches of moss. Sweat pours down his face despite the cool forest air. The higher he climbs, the stronger the wind becomes, causing the branches to sway. Looking down, the ground seems incredibly far away. After nearly an hour of difficult climbing, he finally reaches the area near the hive. The buzzing grows louder than ever. He lights the smoking torch and gently directs the smoke toward the hive. White clouds of smoke drift up, encouraging many of the bees to move away. However, countless bees continue circling the hive, determined to defend their home. Suddenly, a group of bees rushes toward him. Even while wearing protective clothing, he must remain calm. Holding firmly onto the branch, he continues using smoke to soothe the colony. After several tense minutes, more and more bees begin to move away, allowing him to approach the honeycomb safely. The hive is truly spectacular. Nearly as large as half a human body, its golden honeycomb glows in the sunlight, filtering through the leaves. Thick drops of golden honey slowly drip from the wax cells, creating a breathtaking sight. This is the reward he has worked so hard to reach. Using a sharp knife, the man carefully cuts sections of the honeycomb. He works skillfully, making sure not to destroy the entire hive so the bees can continue living there and producing honey in the future. The heavy pieces of honey-filled comb are placed into a basket attached to his side. As the basket fills, it becomes much heavier, making movement even more difficult. Strong winds continue to shake the branches, but the experienced honey hunter remains focused and steady. Every movement is made with patience and precision. Once the harvest is complete, he begins the long descent back to the forest floor. This stage is just as dangerous as the climb. Step by step, he carefully lowers himself down the enormous tree. Finally, after many hours of hard work, he reaches the ground safely. Opening the basket, he reveals beautiful chunks of golden wild honeycomb. A rich, natural aroma fills the air. The honey sparkles in the sunlight like liquid gold, a precious reward earned through determination and courage. Resting beneath the shade of a giant ancient tree, the man reflects on the adventure he has just completed. The sweat, scratches, exhaustion, and risks now seem worthwhile. Before him lies the result of bravery, patience, and years of experience living and working in the wilderness. The story of harvesting a giant honeycomb from an ancient forest tree is more than just a search for wild honey. It is a testament to the enduring spirit of human adventure and determination. Surrounded by the beauty and dangers of nature, the honey hunter overcomes every challenge to collect one of the forest's sweetest treasures. It is a thrilling journey filled with risk, hard work, and perseverance. Yet in the end, the reward is as golden and sweet as the honey itself, a reminder that some of nature's greatest gifts are earned only through courage, skill, and respect